Hey, what's up, everyone? I read an interesting article today, and then it had some links into it that were pretty interesting. So I read that article, and then it had some more interesting links, so I read that article, and I figured I would make a video about it today, but relate my experiences to what I read about today. Now, from the title of this video, you probably have a little bit of an idea what this is going to be about, but before I start the video, I just want to show you a list of all the cryptocurrency I own. Don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. But here it is. That's a list of all the cryptocurrency. Here, I'll pause it. I'll hold it here so you can pause it and read the whole thing. Yep, as you can see, it is blank. Now, if I were going to show you a list of cryptocurrency I owned maybe 9 or 10 months ago, there would actually be stuff on that paper. Right now, there is not, and that's because it was all stolen. So, this story, if you're interested, kind of breaks down into two sections. Um, one is the theft, and one is kind of what happened after the theft. I'll try and keep it short as not to bore you. There are a lot of details, but you know. So anyway, one night, my cell phone carrier sent me a text and congratulated me on purchasing my new phone. I didn't purchase a new phone. Okay, so I thought something was strange, and I called up my carrier. Now this happened at like 2 in the morning. So the next day, same thing. I got a text message congratulating me on the purchase of my new phone, and they also charged me activation fees. Okay, so then I called up again, and I spoke to my carrier, and the first time the person I spoke to didn't seem to take it very seriously that um, I was charged an activation fee for a phone, and I didn't buy any phone. It was like 2 in the morning, and that I was getting this text message. The second time, the person seemed to take it more seriously, and they put some handy dandy special password to improve the security on my phone line just so nothing could happen. And of course, they took the charges off. Well, a couple of days after that, it happened yet again. Now, keep in mind, I talked to my carrier. First person thought nothing of it, offered me no increased security. Second person did increase the security. And when it happened the third time, they actually were able to um, take control of my phone through a SIM swap. So basically, it's like they got my phone information, put it into a new phone. Then they somehow logged into my Coinbase, tried to log into my Coinbase account, and they had because it has the two-factor authentication, and it had that information texted to the phone. Now they had basically commandeered my phone. They had control over it for like 20 minutes or so. So they were able to get the message that was sent to my phone, get into my Coinbase account, and then transfer to the money using the blockchain to their account. So it wiped out several $1,000s of my money. When I found out, I was a little upset, as you can imagine. I was kind of stunned by the whole thing. Because, I wasn't thinking like SIM swaps and all this other stuff. I really didn't know much at all about that kind of stuff. I guess I don't think like a criminal that often. So I had my account frozen, and then I tried to file a police report. Well, I went to go file a police report, and basically they refused to take a police report. My local police was pretty good. They said, we could take it for you. They said, we would suggest the state police. I go to the state police. State police didn't want to hear it because I, quote unquote, had no proof anything was stolen. So I needed copies of basically stuff from my Coinbase account to show that I had money taken from me. Okay, which obviously I did. I had letters from my cell phone carrier stating that my account was hacked on like 3 occasions, and I had of course in my account I had the times that the money was taken out, and then they corresponded perfectly with these letters that says, yeah, your account was hacked. So basically, it's like, my carrier said, you lost control of your account, and it was hacked between like 2 o'clock and 2:20, and then thousands of dollars in Bitcoin is taken at like 2:15. So obviously something's going on there. Well, now as far as the theft goes, I really don't blame Coinbase for the theft. Some people would, some people wouldn't. I really don't. I know that this goes on the blockchain, and I know the chances of me seeing that money from Coinbase are pretty remote. I know some people would say I was stupid for keeping the money in Coinbase and that I should have put it in like a cold storage or like a wallet kind of thing. And you know what? Yeah, you're probably right. The thing is, I was kind of afraid that I'd like lose the password, whatever. So I kind of took it, instead of taking the risk on that, I took another risk and I got burned. But anyhow, um, I'm planning basically to go after my carrier because I think they screwed up multiple times with their security measures. The next time they told me they had a security measure where changes can only be made by going through a corporate store because it looks like um, employees at a franchise store might have actually done it. So this higher security was available, but yet never offered to me. But I'm basically most upset with the carrier, to be honest with you, than Coinbase, at least initially. But why I'm making this about Coinbase is because their customer service sucks. It sucks really, really bad. Um, it's a billion-dollar company. It's listed on the stock exchanges, and you might have this expectation that if you have some type of an issue, you can call up, you could speak to someone, they'd be responsive. Now, at this point, I wasn't going to call up and beg for my money. What I wanted was someone just to unlock my account. I wanted to unlock my account. I wanted to take screenshots of the activity in my account, and I wanted to make a police report. That's all I wanted to do. Coinbase kept my account locked up for several months. I would send emails. I would get form emails back. I'd send more emails, and I'd get form emails back. They never once answered me. When I would call Coinbase, they would ask if I was a Coinbase credit card customer, and if not, they wouldn't talk to you at all. Wouldn't say a word. So there is no live phone service for you. There is no dedicated phone service for you. You cannot speak to a human. You can send emails, and then you get kind of a canned response from them, basically form emails. That's all you get. You get nothing else. So I filed complaints with initially with IC3, which is part of the FBI for internet crimes. That did nothing. They never even got back to me. And I also filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau about the poor customer service. My complaint was one of many. Lots and lots of complaints about Coinbase at the Better Business Bureau. And I have to tell you, there were a lot of common threads about how unresponsive they are and how basically once they get your money for your fees, they don't give a damn about you. It wasn't until several months later, a Coinbase ad popped up on my Facebook feed, and there was kind of saying, "Hey, Coinbase is great. Join now. We'll give you free crypto." So I commented, and I put a post on their ad that could choke a horse. It was so big, and basically saying how they don't care about their customers. They don't answer you back. They send you form emails, and they are absolutely horrendous. They are everything a company should not be. Surprisingly, within hours of me posting that, I actually received an unsolicited email from Coinbase, and they told me they could have my account unlocked within 24 hours. 24 hours, almost to the minute, my account was unlocked. I was able to confirm what I needed to confirm, copy all the documents I needed to copy, and everything was fine. It would have been great if they could have done that for me in the first day or two, but it took them several months. And then after that, I was able to actually get a police report filed, even though I was told by the police officer that because the people who started the theft were in another state, they couldn't do anything. Interesting. So they couldn't do anything. I think it might be because I'm not like connected to wealthy people or politicians or anything. So what are they going to do? But I just wanted to let you know that if you have substantial sums of money in Coinbase, please be very, very careful. You might want to try holding it um, outside of Coinbase on one of those electronic wallets. Something you should look into. I wish I had looked into it. Maybe there are better companies for you to deal with if that's the case. And I also, if you have a Coinbase account now, I want you to try and call them. Okay, try and call them because I don't want you to think that I'm exaggerating about any of this. Really reach out to them. If you have a question, ask them a question. Send them an email question and ask them. You're not going to get much back if you try and call them. If it's anything like it was, like I said, this happened last May. If it's anything like May and even into the fall, there's nobody to talk to. I would also encourage you to go to the Better Business Bureau and look at their website and look at complaints against Coinbase. Google Coinbase complaints, and you'll see that the stories you see are very, very similar to mine, where people just getting locked out. Another thing is today, I was actually on Drudge Report, and this is what started everything. I saw an article about how people are getting basically like hacked in their Coinbase accounts, and Coinbase is just like, what do you want us to do? I mean, you gave them money, you paid them a little fee, you bought your stuff, and it was stolen. They don't want to hear anything else. Kind of stinks, especially if my situation, I wasn't calling up to yell at Coinbase. I was calling up just to have my account unlocked. I want to reiterate that. I wanted to have my account unlocked so I can copy documents to file a police report. And they would not even take a phone call or provide someone for me to talk to. It's absolutely unbelievable. So please just kind of, if you have any money in Coinbase and you're going to keep it there, just know what you're getting into. Research at the Better Business Bureau. Google Coinbase customer service. Look for some of the articles that have come out. I think the one I read today, I believe, was CNBC. If you go to cnbc.com, you might be able to read it there. But it's just really amazing stuff. And I just want you to kind of have a heads up of what you might expect if things go bad. Okay, so that's about it. If you have your money in Coinbase and you like it, that's great. I'm glad, but I would like it if you would just do a little research into the customer support so that if something happens, you know what you're going to be up against, okay? Because I was figuring, big financial company. If someone had told me that, I would have been shocked that their customer service is so bad because I'm used to dealing with banks and like brokerages where you call up and there are actually people there that you speak to them within a couple of minutes and they assist you with any issues you have. This place had nothing. I know I'm probably rambling at this point, but it was so horrendously bad, and I don't want to see anyone else kind of be caught the way I was and be shocked by it all. All right, guys, I will see you later, and I will now put away my list of cryptocurrencies. I hope you got a chance to read them all. Have a good one.